Bullish Klaytn, Klay, cost expectations range somewhere in the range of $1.14 and $2.15 by 2030. Market investigators accept Klay could reach $0.886073 by 2025. Bearish Klaytn market cost expectation for 2023 is $0.202531. Klaytn, Klay, presentation. Every cryptographic money has its own design, frequently based on one of the four central blockchain conventions: consortium, private, public, or half and half. Since the blockchain on which these cryptographic forms of money are constructed generally decides their utilization cases, they frequently work inside that blockchain's data transmission. For instance, Klaytn is a public blockchain innovation that joins the quick reaction time and versatility of private blockchains with the benefits of blockchain networks, like scattered administration and decentralized data and control. Before we give a more careful reaction to the question, what is Klaytn and how can it work? We should quickly survey the computerized resources fast rundown. What is Klaytn, Klay? As currently said, Klaytn is a business-centered current blockchain project that utilizes a crossover framework to consolidate the extraordinary elements of both public and private blockchains to give an easy-to-use blockchain experience. The Klaytn configuration explicitly utilizes a part network that empowers ventures to easily interact and, all the more fundamentally, to construct and run their custom-tailored help-situated blockchain. These help-arranged blockchain frameworks, otherwise called administration chains, work autonomously as subnetworks, adding to the underpinning of Klaytn's business-accommodating climate. Considering that these help chains are versatile and easy to modify, they can without much of a stretch oblige any web administration, yet not ones that incorporate wagering or monetary betting. After its proper send-off in 2019, Klaytn immediately accumulated in excess of 40 starting help accomplices, ISPs, spreading over an expansive scope of enterprises with different use cases, including money, diversion, and medical services, among numerous others. In view of the unwavering quality of their digital currency administrations, normal gauge value, various profoundly respectable brands, complete stockpile, greatest exchanging cost, normal cost, and the size of their dynamic client bases, which filled in as the two basic boundaries for determination, the main gathering of ISPs were picked from in excess of 12 regions. Since it thinks about how the resource has performed over the long haul, essential examination of digital currencies is regularly utilized for long-haul venture. The right data is fundamental for a financial backer to go with the main monetary choices, particularly for long-haul execution. Everyday central investigation can assist you with thinking up the best money management technique by deciding whether a speculation is beneficial and extending the fate of a coin. Klaytn is right now worth $0.253138 United States dollars. Klay has moved 7.14% as of now with an exchanging volume of $41,519,888. Klaytn is right now positioned 473 among all digital currencies with a market capitalization of $775,632,197 United States dollars. Using the overall strength record, RSI, moving weighted normal, MWA, Williams fractal, and moving normal combination dissimilarity, MACD, from the diagram above, we can decide cost designs for Klaytn, Klay, to conclude whether having a bullish or negative year is going. Our cost expectation conjectures utilize constant Klaytn, Klay, market information, and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost forecasts in light of current market action. Klaytn, Klay, value expectation 2023. Klaytn, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astounding cryptographic forms of money to rise this year. Klay. The Klay cost estimate for 2023 expects a huge expansion in the year's final part, conceivably coming to $0.379707. Similarly as with other digital forms of money, the ascent will be continuous, however no significant drops are normal. Averaging $0.354393 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is plausible soon given expected joint efforts and headways. Klay is supposed to have a base worth of $0.303765. Klaytn, Klay, value expectation 2024. Of every 2024, Klaytn Klay cost forecast has a lot of space for extension. Because of the likely declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the cost of Klay will before long outperform $0.632845. Be that as it may, we ought to stand by to check whether the Klay's general strength list emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market unpredictability, Klay will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $0.506276 and a typical exchanging cost of $0.556903. Klaytn, Klay, value forecast 2025. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2025, it could reach $0.885982 and Klay might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. Klay is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $0.810041 and a low of $0.759413 in 2025. Klaytn, Klay, value expectation 2026. Assuming Klaytn effectively helps market opinion among cryptographic money lovers, the Klay coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, Klay will be green in 2026. The Klay is supposed to reach and outperform its unequaled high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual money will be valued at $1.14, with a base cost of $1.01 and a typical cost of $1.06. Klaytn, Klay, value expectation 2027. After some broad determining and specialized investigation, we gauge the Klay cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $1.32 by 2027, with a base cost of $1.27 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, Klay has a most extreme value worth of $1.39. Klaytn, Klay, value forecast 2028. Because representing things to come, organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $1.57. In the event that Klay figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a most extreme cost of $1.65. Neglecting to assemble the help Klay needs by 2028 could bring about a low of $1.52. Klaytn, Klay, value expectation 2029. While Klay is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to rush communication, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. So the base exchange cost has been put at $1.77 and a yearly cost close above $1.90 in 2029. Klaytn, Klay, value forecast 2030. By 2030, Klaytn will at long last outperform its past ATH values and record new cost levels. The base cost could be $2.03 and possibly arrive at a greatest value worth of $2.15, averaging out at $2.08. Klaytn is overseen in an exceptionally corporate way. Albeit the undertaking has a decentralized strategy system, most individuals are colleagues or other digital currency organizations. Considering that this design is intended for big business reception, it might benefit from the task's believability with different organizations in numerous ways. What is the Klaytn, Klay, cost today? Today, Klaytn, Klay is